if Kamala is there to certify her own contested election, who's considered to be Trump's ace in the hole in the event of a contested election?
Speaker?
It's Speaker Mike Johnson.
There you go.
Who tried to help overturn the 2020 election and will be in charge of certifying the 2024 election. But don't y'all worry, because Mike Johnson has said he'll accept the outcome of the 2024 election on one condition.
Of course, if we have a free, fair, and safe election, we're going to follow the Constitution, absolutely.
But otherwise, we won't follow the Constitution. By the way, in 2020, leading up to January 6th, he was the driver of that stuff. He drove those lawsuits, and he was actually very responsible for the lead up to January 6th.
Are you guys
and now
in
he's
touch?
Speaker. Yeah, we get a beer on occasion, but nothing big.
Time now for 3 facts about House Speaker Mike Johnson. Seen here imagining himself riding a dinosaur. Our facts about Mike Johnson are: 1, he played washboard in a Zydeco band. 2, he refuses emojis for religious reasons. 3, he blamed the fall of Rome on excessive gayness. Excessive gayness.
Jasmine's nodding her head. At the same time, I started nodding my head.
3.
Yep.
We're going with 3.
3 over here.
I'm going to argue that we should go for played washboard in a Zydeco band, because if you have no musical talent, that's the instrument to go for.
We choose number 1.
Yeah.
The answer is number 3, Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson blamed the fall of Rome on excessive gayness. Here's Mike Johnson with his theory.
Many historians, those who are objective, would look back and recognize and give some credit to the fall of Rome, to not only the deprivation of the society and the loss of morals, but also to the rampant, homosexual behavior.
Johnson's theory on the fall of Rome has been called, quote, totally baseless. And of course, Gladiator tried to blame the fall of Rome on Denzel Washington.
But I do have a real question. What is excessive gayness? Like, am I doing it right now? Is it this?
Tuesday, Democratic representative from Pennsylvania, Madeline Dean, cornered Mike Johnson and said that the president is unhinged. What did Mike Johnson say in response?
He started to cry and said he would go tattle.
Here's the moment.
The president is unhinged. He is unwell. What are you doing? A lot of folks on your side are too. I don't control. Oh my God, please.
So, am I crazy, or did Mike Johnson just agree that Trump is unwell?
Yeah, he said, your guy's unhinged, but you got unhinged people too. Aha, gotcha.
Doesn't the Speaker of the House have some power to do something when you think your president's going cuckoo?
I think you're mistaken.
In this country?
I think you were talking about a functioning democracy.
Yes, my bad.
Trump now says the ballroom will cost $300 million and that he's gonna pay for some of it, although his contribution amount has not been revealed. I think we can all agree that even if the ballroom turns out great, that none of this is gonna be a good look. Question, how is Speaker Mike Johnson responding to the bad optics of Trump and his ballroom?
I think he's trying to pivot away from this in the hopes that he'll be raptured before he actually has to answer any questions about it.
I know exactly what Mike Johnson says. He doesn't know, he hasn't seen it, he never heard of it. He travels around with a bag over his head most of the time. He doesn't have any staff to tell him shit. He has no idea, he has no way of knowing, he hasn't read it.
Mike Johnson's defense is that everybody's doing it.
The White House has been renovated many times over the years, you understand. The British burned it down practically in 1814, and then they rebuilt it in the early 1820s.
Yeah, everybody remembers that. Everybody remember when the British came in and did a nice renovation. The story is Trump's government shutdown is now the longest in U.S. history. Federal employees aren't getting paid, Americans aren't getting assistance, and even Trump says he wants to end the shutdown. Question, what did the president do last weekend to help end the shutdown?
He went golfing.
Oh, no, it was worse than that.
Worse than golfing.
Oh, that's right. He had that party.
Yes.
The Great
Trump
Gatsby.
had a Great Gatsby party.
I think it's perfect, because The Great Gatsby is about a guy who pretends to be wealthy when he's not.
Oh.
You know Jenny's gonna make a point when she starts playing the piano.
Also,
gotcha, bitch. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
That was House Speaker Mike Johnson describing the never-ending shutdown.
He said something along the lines of, hey, what can we do? We're just the Republicans. We don't control anything. We don't know how to fix this problem.
Here's Mike.
The Democrats have painted themselves into a corner, Joe, as we've discussed before, because this really was, as some people say, the Seinfeld shutdown. It's a shutdown about nothing.
If there's anybody that knows a lot about nothing, it's Mike Johnson.
Yes. I don't know anything about that. I didn't see the interview. I'm not sure who was there or what the purpose was. I didn't talk with him about that. I haven't had time to get the details, okay? That's still on my list of things to do. I'm not following all the twists and turns. That's not my lane.
You can say whatever you want about Mike Johnson, because he ain't gonna never see it or hear it. Nope. The TSA has been on the verge of a total meltdown for over a month thanks to congressional failure to pass DHS funding. But in the wee hours of Friday morning, the Senate approved funding for most of DHS. The Senate wakes up Friday morning, they go, we're gonna pay TSA, we're not gonna give more money to ICE. House has to just do the same thing, everybody gets paid. How do you think the House voted?
they didn't and then went on vacation.
Oh, shit.
New legislature, who dis?
Double points. The Republicans said, not in this House.
Breaking news in the fight to fund the Department of Homeland Security. Just last hour, Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson railed against the bill that unanimously passed in the Republican-led Senate overnight.
One of Mike Johnson's issues with the funding package was that it didn't include funding for ICE, who, mind you, is already flush with cash thanks to last year's big, beautiful bill. Here's Johnson.
The Republicans are not going to be a party to this. They have taken hostage the funding processes of government so that they can impose their radical agenda on the American people when we can't have any part of it.
Yes, the radical agenda of paying TSA workers.
You know, he's going to make a great contestant on Dancing with the Stars.
You have all these tariffs in place from America. Question, what can countries affected by these changes do?
Buy Trump's meme coin?
I feel like as a sitting congressman, I kind of want you to have a better response.
The whole country does.
What can other countries do to try and push back on this, or is this just bullying they have to deal with from the
Well,
US?
you know what they're doing? They're going to China. They're saying, okay, you don't want us, we'll go to China. You know how hard it is for someone to get Japan and South Korea to say we want to be friends with China? Donald Trump has done the impossible. China's going to nominate him for a Nobel Peace Prize.
The Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent had a reassuring message of his own.
Don't immediately retaliate. Let's see where this goes, because if you retaliate, that's how we get escalation.
I'm gonna punch you in the face, but don't punch me back, because then we gonna be fighting. What happens if Trump's tariffs don't work and America ends up in a depression?
Well, that's kind of what was happening. I mean, the problem is that people have to start to speak out against them. You know, the amount of people who have capitulated, universities, law firms, banks, and it's not just Congress. At some point, people have to start speaking out.
If the depression hurricane is offshore, how close is it to landfalling?
Look, they went from we're in a solid economy to 15% of recession, 35% of recession. Now they're saying 60% recession. I don't understand how one person can destroy something so well. I mean, it takes talent to screw things up that badly.
Which Trump cabinet member did this beautiful Charleston, South Carolina stucco mansion belong to until they sold it earlier this year?
Kid Rock.
It's Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent, seen here, watching his favorite TV character say bazinga. Does anyone know what Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent recently told a fellow administration official as reported by Politico this week?
I do. And
It's great news
I
for us.
believe it was something like, I will punch you in the effing face.
Michael.
That's what he said.
There's no way he said that. It's this man's job to represent us. He's not out there threatening people. Correct him.
He right. Bessent confronted Federal Housing Finance Agency Director Bill Pulte saying, quote, "I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face." Bessent was angry that Pulte was talking smack about him to Trump and said, quote, "Why the fuck are you talking to the president about me? Fuck you. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking face." Then continued on and added, "I'm gonna fucking beat your ass."
People heard this?
Yes, but that's not the wild part. Let me show you a picture of the man he was talking this mad shit to.
Oh my God.
Remember the bulldog from the Tom and Jerry cartoon?
Yeah.
Who y'all got in the fight? Bessent or Pulte?
Yeah, the bulldog.
Hey, are you a fan of Have I Got News for You? Then subscribe to our channel. Tap the subscribe button and click the bell while you're at it to stay up to the minute on our latest videos.